Welcome back to Happy to Help. Today's video is going to be about the failures that we most often face during the application processes while we are trying to progress in our career or in our education. So I'm sure you guys must have gone through so many courses and success stories and failure stories. What's different about it? I'm just one of those other people who is going to talk about her journey of failures and successes, which which I might deserved or maybe I didn't even deserve. But I remember back in like many years ago, I worked really hard for something, and I thought that I am I deserve it. I mean I deserved it even back then, but then I didn't get it. And when I informed my mentor about it, that I couldn't go through that because my mentor worked equally, or I can say worked more seriously than me on that particular application, but it wasn't a success. And well, today I know what were my mistakes and why didn't I get that. But he replied to me in this one line: fail is first attempt in learning. It didn't sound good. It didn't feel good at that time. I mean, yeah, speaking of just hearing to it, it maybe it felt good, but I couldn't understand the whole meaning of this sentence back then. But trust me when they say it, that failure is first attempt in learning. Excuse me. That is actually true. That is. It's been a long journey of me applying to several scholarships and several opportunities. And if I go back, well, now I've started to actually delete the emails where they mention the word regret to inform. I don't have account, but I still keep folders in my laptop where I separate the opportunities of applying when I used to apply for masters and when now I used to apply for PhD opportunities or other exchange opportunities and conferences and stuff. So I can't have a count, but it's safe to say that I must have applied for hundreds of places. I I didn't made it to hundreds of them, but those like hundreds of failures have enabled me to stand here and discuss my experiences with you and talk on behalf of those. To my siblings and to my friends and to my colleagues, I always say that keep applying, keep trying. You will end up somewhere. If this not, then that. If not now, then some point in future. You will get it, and you will get what would suit you the best. So it's about it's all also about the luck thing. Um, I've seen many examples who who had everything like the scholarship, admission. They had sorted out their accommodation overseas, but at some point, maybe the visa didn't work out. Maybe then the COVID happened, and it's been a difficult time for all the world since 1.5 years. The moral of the story is that even if you didn't get through that, you at the end of the day, when you pass by 4 or 5 years from now, you will be in a better place if you do not stop trying. Never stop trying. Myself, I have also come across that period in my life when I had stopped trying for looking for the opportunities for PhD. That's my experience, but your experience can be a job or anything. But then, just when I stopped trying, I met people who started their PhD after their retirement. I met people who waited 15 years just to get a funded opportunity. It's funny for me. I'm 26, and I had stopped looking for opportunities, and I was hopeless. And I laugh on myself that, like, seriously. So it's never late. And yeah, another important thing is that each story is different. So when I meet different people who start their who change their direction after retirement, who change their career direction after 40s, so each of them have their own different stories. It's like one of my fellow, she is an amazing person. She is doing, like, she's about to complete her PhD, and she okay, she is in her late 30s. Like, there is no comparison going on, there's no competition, but I'm just trying to tell here a success story. Maybe we can say that it's late for her to become a doctor, but I could see the smile when she got to know that I'm finally become a doctor. And like, even though she is in her late 30s, but she has a different story to tell. She has been part of different HEC funded projects. She has been part of 12 international programs. She has visited 12 countries. She has worked back in Pakistan. So, like, there's no competition going on, there is nothing going on, especially speaking of women. It's a complete different set of scenarios and different set of hurdles that we in particular come across. Guys may have different scenarios, but I personally feel that it is honestly much more difficult for a woman to carry on her journey and to take along her career. And in that, when she had to face failures, it is, I can understand how difficult it is. But never stop trying. I am starting this channel. I am available for help. Maybe not in September, but in October, maybe I would more actively engage comments, and maybe we can meet in person, especially if you're a woman. I'm absolutely here to help you to hunt more opportunities.